Mad, sick, Reggaeville.
Regular family salam from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. I welcome you to this very, very special place, and I also welcome a person who has contributed something to this very special place here, capital of Ethiopia. Zeleke Gezese, right? Yes, Denane.
ደህና እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልኝ አመሰግናለሁ
I'm Signalo for having us here. As I said it already, you contributed something. We're talking a statue of Bob Marley that you gave to the city of Addis Ababa. How did you come up with the idea of, I want to put a statue here and
Right.
I want it to be Bob Marley and all the facts?
Okay, the whole thing started when we did the Bob Marley 60th birthday celebration 10 years ago. And I think Reggaeville was here. It was an amazing celebration. Africa Unite was the motto for the concert, and we had almost 500,000 people here. And the government of Ethiopia was very happy, and they were very appreciative of what we did. And they wanted to dedicate something for Bob Marley, for this revolutionary artist. And the government designated a square in the city. And after the square was designated, years later, an artist and the architect, the sculptor who did the statue, wanted to do the statue, and he approached us. And he approached me and my brother, Adisu Gassese. Adisu Gassese was the Melody Makers manager for 20 years. Melody Makers, as you know, is Ziggy Marley, Stephen Marley, Cedella Marley, Sharon Marley, Julian Damian, all of them come later. And when he talked to us, we wanted to see what he's doing. So he showed us a design sketch. It was very interesting. And we told him to go ahead and start building. It took him 5 years. It's made of copper. It's really interesting, the statue he did. So me and my brother Adis, because I have formerly worked with the Melody Makers as a bass player and background singer and all that stuff for about 8 years with them through the world. And that's how I got to Germany. Yeah. And so we wanted this thing to be officially finished, and we put another person with us for financial support, and we contribute, and we went and looked at it. So Mrs. Rita Marley, who was our producer of my band Dalol in the old days, she comes often here. She supports an orphanage in Aksum. And when she came back, we took her there. We had lunch here, and I took her, and she looked at the statue, and she loved it. She said, "This is the most real-looking statue. It's not like a picture, you know." And she approved it. Once she approved it, then we went and go ahead, and we set up the date of the inauguration, which was April 18, 2015. And that's how it came up, because, Bob deserves that for Africa. He's the first one after Marcus Garvey who preached about African unity. And as Addis Ababa is the capital of Africa, a union, Africa. And so it deserves that to be put up here. So that's how we pushed to do it.
Yes, and it's wonderful. It's a big statue, and you would imagine a statue to be, as the word says, a bit more static, but it's very in motion, and the locks are there and stuff. So that was you said Rita loved it and she approved it. What was your first thought when you saw the sketch?
I wanted to see his face more, but as the artist kept explaining to us, you know how sculptures are. They have all these definitions, his hand is like this, he's got the guitar, and we want to give the emotion to the people. He's looking high, to the sky, and he's got the one love. So he has to, because he's looking up, you may not see him. So I asked him, do I have to fly by plane to see his face? So I was impressed, honestly, because I was there in Jamaica when the statue in Jamaica was inaugurated way back in the 80s, I think. And there is one in Universal Studios in Florida, but this is the most real, it's more, it's got his emotion, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, yeah.
For those who did not get a chance yet to come here and see the statue with their own eyes, because as we spoke about it, it is the Bob Marley Square is there, the statue is there, but there are more things at the square, right? Speaking of like songs like war and
Yes,
stuff. Would you
yes.
describe for those who haven't been there yet
Sure,
what
sure.
else is there to see?
We wanted, the sculptor wanted to explain Bob's contribution, which was mostly through his lyrics. It's the strength of Bob's music is a message. So we have put, there are a few of the lyrics. We can't put all because Bob have done 10 albums or 15 albums, yes. So there is War, there is One Love, there is some of his saying about the principles of life. We put them there so that they can say. And as you can see, in four corners, there is in Arabic, French, English, and Amharic, there is One Love. It's a One Love square. It's Bob Square, but it's a One Love square. So then that will translate to One Africa. So that's what it is. And there are a few plants that Rita herself planted. Yeah, it's a few, about 4 or 5 plant types that she owned by herself. 2 years ago she planted. So for me, that's more emotional.
Yes, of course it is. It's very, very special,
she's
and
a mother.
the spirit, right?
Yes, she put out the spirit. We had her on the square. She took a picture to send to Jamaica for the newspapers and everything, to show the connect, that there's still a connection between the peoples of Jamaica and Ethiopia and Africa in general.
And apart from Rita, have you gotten other feedback from the sons, for example, or the other children, or also internationally from Jamaica?
Yes, there was write-ups in Jamaican when we inaugurated the statue, and of course, Rohan was here for his coffee business, for Marley Coffee, and we had lunch here, and we discussed. He went and saw it. He loved it. All the other children, they would have loved to come, but they were on tour. I think Steve and Damien were in Europe touring that time. Ziggy was in California touring. They didn't make it that time, and the time frame was a little tight for them, the way we notified them. But they all appreciate. This is a gift from them, honestly. Yeah. They've approved it. They've agreed with it. And we've communicated with them. We will bring them. They will come. This is their home. This is their home. Yeah.
And there is still time always.
Of course. Yes. Probably maybe this year or next year on the birthday we'll do, because we're planning to do a reggae festival every year around the birthday. Maybe it's not exactly the date of the birthday, but around it, just like the 10 years ago. Yeah, too. Yeah, so at least if we can get one of the kids one year, that's good enough. So that's a plan in the future.
Nice. And how have the Ethiopians and the citizens of the city reacted to the statue?
It's mixed, it's, of course, a lot of the fans who knew Bob Marley loved it. They were there. You will see it on the video. But there were questions, how about the Ethiopian artists and heroes? It's good, because this big thing like this needs a debate. Yeah. That's democracy. So there was a debate, but I guess we won. It's up now, yeah. It's up now. There was a little debate about it, but a lot of people know that how Bob was related to Ethiopia, and how Bob loved Ethiopia, Africa, and how he preached about African unity, and how the arts can expose the beauty of Africa. So most people, the intelligent people and the exposed people, it's about knowledge. If you're not, Bob never performed in Ethiopia. So his music is what is here. So for those who haven't seen him live and from outside, they wouldn't understand like we do. He's changed the world. He's changed the world of music with his message and how important art is for social change. So, yeah, and all that was debated on the newspapers and television here. That was nice. Yeah, it's awareness. Exactly. So the statue itself has created a lot of awareness among the population in Ethiopia. And we got a lot of thank you from a lot of segment of the society. So it was accepted very nicely.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that. And then, of course, we can look forward to hopefully the birthday concert next year, right?
Yes.
How far has this idea manifested itself?
The manifestation is there. It's going to take work. We want to do it international. So we only have left 4 months now. We had a discussion with my brother Ato Adisu last night. And if we don't make it this year, he wants to do it this year. It may not be a big one. We might just do it locally for this year. But next year, we want to do a 2 or 3 day reggae festival, international. We want a group from Europe, one from Jamaica, one from the US. Yeah, because we want to show that what the music have created from all over, like 10 years ago. It was a little big, too big, that one, but we want to start small and develop it, to grow it and make it an annual pilgrimage to Ethiopia.
Oh, yes. Definitely a wonderful occasion to visit your country.
Yes,
definitely.
yes,
So that's a great thing.
And you are all invited. Okay. I know Reggaeville was here 10 years ago, I think. Yeah, and you have to. You have to. Yes. We'll invite all the reggae performers. Acts in Europe, in Germany, Italy. There are England. And whoever comes, we will accommodate. And it will be a historical one. We want to build it up like the festivals in Jamaica or Europe, Africa needs one, definitely, through reggae. Yeah. There is some in West Africa, but it's a home here. This is a perfect place, so we're determined to do it. It takes a little work. We want to make it really nice, professional, and international. So if it's going to be very small this year, we promise it'll be a good one next year for sure.
I have no worries. I have no doubts about that. I'm sure.
It happen. Yes, that's our mission. We want to give something to the country in terms of tourism, in terms of consciousness, and in the future, we want the African youth, at least from the region, to come and unite for this event, like the festivals in Europe, everybody comes from everywhere, and we want to create that. We want to deliver that for the youth of Africa too. So it brings the youth of Africa together, and it brings the people from Europe and America and Jamaica. Yes. That will be the homecoming. Bob will be laughing.
Definitely, he would love that. I'm very, very sure. So I wish you all the best for that.
Thank you.
But of course, you have been, apart from these projects, very busy with your own music as well this year.
Yes.
You released your 4th album, and how are you feeling about this product now? It's been out 3 months now,
Right.
and
2 months.
2 months, 2 months,
2 months,
right?
yeah.
So how is the feel about this? It took you, I think, more than 2 years for the
Yeah,
production
to
process,
record it,
right?
yes.
Now the baby is out there for the people to hear. How are you feeling?
Reception is incredible. Yeah, it's very incredible. This, for example, for your information, this is the first one I ever recorded here.
Right.
So it's homegrown.
Yeah.
It's organic reggae. Yes. So it's not totally reggae. So I had to do some Ethiopian beats to incorporate. And I'm excited. It's incredible response. The people love it. I get, messages left and right from everyone. And the good thing is, my first album was released here about 1996, so way back. So now I have a very young audiences like my music. Little kids, 7, 8 years old in the mall. Oh, that's him, you know. So I got their parents and the kids, and I'm good. Yeah, yes, it's good. It's I have some kind of message in it about reconciliation, about African unity, and Africa is rising. That kind of message is in it. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Beyond that, I have a charity that we work on. Other than the music, we've built village schools in Ethiopia with Ziggy. Ziggy Marley was our spokesperson, and that's the most exciting. We have 30 village schools in Ethiopia, and since the first opening up to now, about 250,000 kids have gone through these schools. That's a lot. And the best thing to do, when you want to help people, especially in Africa, is education. It's helping with clothes or food, or that's temporary. But if
they can empower themselves.
Themselves, yes, they changed their life, and we started this in 1998. Ziggy was our spokesperson, and now we have 30 village schools. So once in a while I go out. It's very remote areas where there was no schools that we built them. In fact, originally they used to be called Bob Marley schools, with the approval of the family. But we know with the copyright and the name, and it was so complicated, so we turned it. They're called One Love Africa schools. Yes. So that's what I'm doing other than the business and the music. Yeah.
That is wonderful, because I find the kids are very eager to learn, and they really want to, go to school and
Sure. If you go to the villages, like if you're driving a car and it's a dirt village road, the kids follow the car, and all they ask you is pencil. It's not bread or money or pencil. So that was the beginning of our idea why we went to educational assistance, and we have a couple of orphanages, HIV orphanages in Awasa and in Bahardar, that we support once a while. We raise funds for them when we have time and support them. In fact, the one in Awasa is very interesting because they have an acrobatic theater they created that goes around. They're called One Love Theater. You can look them up. They go around the villages in the market day and do shows about HIV awareness. And that's been very powerful and effective, Yeah. And these are the things that we support since we came back to Ethiopia.
So I see you're a very, very busy man. For all your projects, I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very Bet Mama Signalo for having us.
And Mama Signalo. No accent at all. I'm impressed.
Finished.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
Thank
all
you.
the best. And then
Yes.
hopefully we see us next time when you keep in a
That's
concert.
That's for sure. Yes.
Zeleke, give
Yes.
thanks. Blessed
Yes.
love every time.
The same here, and please welcome. You are welcomed anytime. And really, I'm a big fan of Reggaeville. It's a good global village for reggae music. Honestly, I've been following you guys from Chicago, from the Wild Air Club, and I wish you luck, and I wish you good job, and we'll see you here. We'll get together again and sing the One Love.
Thank you. Thank you
Pleasure.
very much.
Pleasure. One Love. Thank you.